welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gabby Gas, and I am back with another banging story time. You guys mentioned in the comments of my previous story time that you guys would like to see more story times, so I'm back with one that is even more juicier than the last. As you guys can already see in the caption below, when my friend's man asked me to join in on a threesome. Crazy, right, guys? I'm a daughter. Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like if I'm a girl and my man is asking me to have a threesome with him, like we're in a proper ass relationship, I'm literally gonna look at that like, you don't rate me, you don't respect me, because why would you want to bring another person in our bed? But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video. So a little backstory, right? My friend was dating this guy and he had traveled to like where we were and stuff, right? So she was like, yo friend, my man's around, and I want to go and see him, can you come with me? Like, he came with a friend and she just didn't want to be alone. But it wasn't a thing of like, oh, I'm there for the friend kind of thing. But I feel like that's like the thought between the two guys. That's what they thought, that like there's a two-man order. But it wasn't even that. It's just like my friend asked me to like just keep her company, because you know sometimes like you get overstimulated around your partner and you also want to just be around your friend at the same time. So like we're supposed to be there for like I think a day or two or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. She comes and fetches me. This is like, it was like late though. It was around like 10, I think. 10, no, I think it was around like 7 or something like that. 7 p.m. She comes and fetches me at my place. We go on the Uber together. We get to like what's it called, this their apartment with it. But we greet the guys, stuff like that. Hi, stuff like that. What. I greet my friend's man. Hi, he introduces himself. He tells me a name. So now I want you guys to know like the importance of like this naming thing, right? Let's just say his name is Christian. So he's like, oh hi, how are you? Whatever. My name is Christian. Nice to meet you. Like, I'm Gabby. Blah blah blah. And his friend introduces himself as well to me. And from the first first glance, I am not attracted to his friend. It's not like I went there because I want to be attracted to the friend or I want the friend or anything like that. I literally just went there because I'm coupling my friend to go and see her man, that kind of thing. So in my mind, I'm like, ugh, this now, you know, when a guy is like trying to talk to you, so his friend is trying to talk to me, blah blah blah, and like I'm trying to have the conversation be a bit more of a group conversation than a one-on-one kind of thing. Because one thing about me, like, I don't like talking to people that I don't like. Just like, you know, I just got a weird vibe from the both of them, you know. So we wanted to get like shisha and stuff like that, shisha coal, right? And what we did is we left the guys at the apartment and we went to like the garage to go and look for the shisha coal, because they're not from around the area, so like they wouldn't know. I'm like, okay, cool, we'll go and get the stuff like ourselves. So we leave and then we get the shisha coal. So now we make like you know, like a dirty pipe. We basically made a dirty pipe, and then you know, we're having fun, you know, everything is nice, like we're listening to music, we're chilling. So like there's a jacuzzi at the apartment, right? So my friend and I, like, we're changing our bikinis, we're chilling by the jacuzzi, you know, that kind of vibe. People started taking a lot of alcohol, and I think they started getting like high and like, you know, smoking weed and whatever. Now at that time I stopped drinking alcohol, right? I did this thing of like, I was sober for like 1 year basically, and during that period I was in my, you know, sobriety. So I'm just like smoking shisha and stuff like that. But now mind you, like the shisha is a dirty pipe, so now I'm trying to be cautious of like everything that's going on, because I was already like, you know, when you just have like that instinct thing, like I was just like, let me trust my gut, because I was having like a bad feeling about these guys in a way. But I also don't want to ruin the mood for my friend, because I mean, this is my friend with her man. Like, I don't want to like ruin like the mood and be like, yo, to me, I want to go home, like, you know, that kind of thing. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna suck it up because I'm here for my friend. Okay, cool. So my friend and her man are vibing and stuff like that. I'm sitting on the couch and just smoking my weed. Now this guy is being a bit too touchy. Like my friend's man's friend, we call him Emmanuel, right? So it's Christian and Emmanuel. Christian is my friend's man, Emmanuel is the other guy, right? So now Emmanuel's being a bit too touchy, and mind you, like we're in swimming costume, like, you know, we're in a particular jacuzzi and stuff like that. So I started feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and then I went to go and like get the robe, right? I went to go and like tie myself with a robe, blah blah blah. Then he's like, oh, why are you covering yourself? Like, we should have fun. And I'm like, I'm okay, like I'm having fun, like we're listening to music, we're vibing. So now like the couple, like my friend and her man, are dancing, you know, they're having their own vibe and stuff like that. Now this guy, like, I'm kind of, he wants something out of me, and I'm like, my nigga, nothing's gonna happen, because me, I didn't come here for you. Me, I came here to cup on my friend. There's not a two-man. Like, you need to get that thought out of your head. So now, because like he's under the influence of like alcohol and like weed and whatever, like he's being very the guy, like you tell a guy no, but he's not stopping. Like he's still trying to, sometimes I know that with women, right? Sometimes like a guy will like try something with you, but like we want him to keep asking. We say no, but then like eventually like we give in. Sometimes it's like that because we want them to keep asking. Sometimes the thing of like we say no so many times because we genuinely don't want it, but then sometimes guys genuinely don't like get the point. So he wasn't getting the point. I thought he felt like maybe I'm playing too hard to get, whatever. He's not like, come on, let's have fun. And I'm like, I'm having fun. What do you mean? He's like, nah, come on, like let's go to the room. Booty, what are you talking about? I didn't come here for you. No. So mind you, this is like a 2-bedroom apartment, right? So he's like, nah, you're being boring because I'm not drinking alcohol and whatever. I'm like, what do you mean I'm being boring? What's your definition of fun? He's like, come on, we came here to have fun, like, let's vibe with each other, referring to let us have sex. And I'm in my mind, I'm thinking, when did this become a having fun thing? Like, when did having casual sex with a random person you met a fun thing? And let's just vibe. Because now there's digital footprint that I need to like consider in this situation. Like, and I'm not even like you. Like, one thing about me, like, you cannot force me to be with somebody that I don't want. No amount of money, no amount of whatever. Like, if I want to sleep with you, it's because I want to sleep with you. So this guy, he was not even my type. I just wasn't feeling the vibe. I didn't even want to be with him and whatever, So now basically what happens is this guy, he's like, nah, you're being boring. But I'm like, my definition of fun is not sleeping with people. You have a different definition, and that's okay. Stick to whatever you know, but not with me. Like, let me be me and stuff like that. He's like, you're being boring. You're killing the vibe. I'm just like, how booty and Johnny. Like, so I think I should close my windows. So now at this point, right, like my friend and her man go into their bedroom and stuff like that, and then they're just there, they're doing their own thing, whatever. And I'm there stuck with this guy, and I'm thinking, oh God, so I wish I was not here. Like, I genuinely didn't want to be there. Now he's still trying, he's trying to kiss me, and I'm just pushing him like, nigga please, like, I'm not interested in you. I don't want anything to happen with you. And I like kishapka vibe. So now I even told myself, like, you know what, I don't even want to sleep in one of the bedrooms, because those guys where like they don't get the message when you say no. I felt like he was that kind of person. I felt like if I even try to sleep in the room, he's gonna try something. So I'm like, let me go and collect a blanket. Like those hotels, like they'll have like those extra like warm blankets. I'm like, I'm gonna collect a blanket and I'm actually gonna sleep on the couch, because this is what I'm getting, the vibe that I'm getting here, I'm really not having it. Now what happens is I collect the blanket, I'm sitting on the couch, he's trying to talk to me and blah blah blah, and I'm still just like, I'm not really interested. Now he storms away, like he ends up getting mad, he storms away, he walks to his room, whatever. He's now complaining to my friend's man. Now at this time, like, it's Boma 3 a.m. or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious about like the intake of like the dirty part, because I felt like I just needed to be aware of like my surrounding, because I just didn't feel like everything was like okay. So I decided to like stop smoking at some point. Now it's like I'm overly boring, because I don't want to drink, I don't want to smoke the shisha anymore. I'm just being a boring person. I'm just sitting and listening to the music while I'm pressing my phone, and he's like not having it, because he thought that, yeah, I'm here for you. You hook up and booty. That was not part of the memo. He goes downstairs. So my friend is now sleeping and stuff like that, right? She's sleeping in the room with her man. Then he goes downstairs to go and complain to my friend's man that this girl, she's being like this, blah blah blah. Now my friend's man comes upstairs to me, right? And he's like, what's going on? My friend's telling me that like, you're being mean to him. I'm like, I'm not being mean to him, I just told him that I'm not interested in him. He's like, oh really? I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in having anything with him. Like, I didn't come here for any boy. I came here to come with my friend to come and see you, her man. And then he's like, oh okay. Do you know what this guy does? Oh wow. This guy leans in for a kiss. And I'm thinking, my friend's man, I push him away like this. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Like, am I in a sex house? Is this a sex dungeon? What the fuck is actually going on in here? Like, I was in disbelief. I'm like, Budi, like, what is going on, brother? And then He's like, oh, sorry, I thought that maybe you don't like my friend, maybe you like me. Bro, you're literally dating my friend. What do you mean I like you? Please, I never even gave up this vibe that I like you. You need to kululeka, calm down, like get off that high horse, because whatever you're trying to achieve here is not gonna happen. So now he's like, oh, sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, you know what? It's like 3-4 a.m. in the morning. My friend is asleep. I'm like, you know what? I can't leave at this time and leave my friend alone. At that point, I wanted to leave. I was over the situation. I was just done. I'm like, you know what? I am not interested in this at all. So now I'm like, I'm just gonna, suck it up. I'm just gonna like try and sleep on the couch with one eye open, because I'm scared somebody's gonna come and try and kiss me in the middle of the night. So now what happens is, I wrote a message down in my notes that I wanted to send to my friend, but I didn't want to send it to her in the moment, because I felt like her man was probably gonna see her message, like me sending a message complaining about like what just happened when her man tried to kiss me. So I wrote a message in my notes. I'm like, let me not forget like every detail that just happened in this conversation. I'm typing in notes. Friend, I want to tell you something. It's important. Come upstairs, because I wanted to tell her like in person. Blah 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 blah. So when she wakes up, I send it around like I think almost 7 a.m. I send a message to her. I'm like, friend, please come upstairs. I want to talk to you. She's not like, oh, okay. She comes upstairs. I explained everything to her, and she was like, this guy he's actually sick in the head. Because what do you mean? My friend is literally sleeping in the room and now you want to sleep with me? Like, are you crazy? Are you on drugs? Like, okay, clearly you're on drugs, because what the fuck is this? I don't understand anything else going on. So now we just brushed it off like in the moment or whatever. Guys, my neighbors are literally looking at me filming this video from their balcony. But anyways, we just brushed it off, and then he's waving. We're like, let's just like, deal with it later, whatever. So now in the morning, like we're all like by the jacuzzi and we're vibing, and now this guy's like, oh, let me massage you, the guy's friend. And I'm like, yo, please, like when you're disgusted by somebody, you don't even want them to even hold your fingernail. Like it was literally like that kind of situation. I'm just like, I'm not having it. I wasn't interested in it and stuff like that. So now the guy was like, oh, sorry, blah blah blah, I'm just trying to be a nice person, like just trying to like distress you guys. And I'm like, I'm not. Then he's like trying to like massage my friend's feet. I'm like, yo, Nina, I'm out of this. Hey, like whatever you guys are trying to achieve here, this guy, I'm out of it. So now like the other guy was just like, they're being a bit too touchy. Like in a jacuzzi, you can't really see what's going on unless like you can feel what's going on. But the guy was trying to like, and I'm like, you booty, remove your hand from my thighs. So like I'm trying to push out the message like, nigga, I'm saying no. Why do you keep pressing the matter? Like I don't want to fuck you. I want to get out of here. So now he could tell that like I'm still not budging. He kept trying. I'm still not budging. I'm still not budging. I'm still not budging. Then I don't know what happened, but like later on in the afternoon, like we kind of got into an argument. Like me and the guy's friend, me and my friend's boyfriend, basically. Me and Emmanuel, we got into an argument. And I'm staring at it, I'm like, oh, fuck you, blah, 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 you think you're the shit. I'm like, please, like, I don't know what you think this is here. I'm like, I'm not your type of girl that you're gonna come and think that you're gonna achieve whatever you wanna achieve. Next caller, please, bye, I'm out of here. My friend and I request that Uber, we leave, we go home. And then now, that's the backstory, right? About a week and a half goes by, my friend and I were traveling to what? We're traveling somewhere. So we're in the car together, and then she's like, friend, would you ever consider like having a threesome? I'm like, I will. Like in my mind I'm thinking, where is this question coming from? I'm like, no, not really, whatever. And then I think we just brushed off the conversation. Now mind you, what happened is her boyfriend, now I think that in the things or whatever, was now messaging me. Like her man was like messaging her about like, oh, your friend, I want to be with her, I want to have a threesome. And I'm like, I am not part of this. I've never had a threesome in my life, and I will not even start with you. So please, booty, no. He's still like, what? Give me her number. Let me talk to her, because he now started feeling like my friend is like trying to like hold me back from like being with him, like that kind of thing. Like you don't want your friend to be with me, blah blah. Like that thing was already over. I think that thing was like they had like broken up or whatever. That ended like their situationship or their relationship thingy. And now I'm like, the guy is like, yeah, just give me her number, like what. And then she now tells me the truth, like, you know what, friend, I need to tell you something. I'm like, what's up, friend, talk to me. She's not like, this guy has been calling me and been messaging me like he's trying to like be with you, trying to get with you, like he wants to sleep with you, he wants to have a threesome and blah blah blah. And that's why I asked her about like, would you ever be interested in a threesome? And I'm like, that stupid bastard from the hotel. I'm like, no thank you, last number, don't want him, don't even give me my number. Then he still couldn't believe when she said she doesn't want to give you his her number. I'm like, bring that phone here, I'll send a voice. I'm like, Booty, I'm not interested in this, I'm not interested in you, like leave me the fuck alone, like y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. So that, the situation ends there, whatever. That was like, yeah, it ended. And then it's out of my mind, whatever, and stuff like that. Now guys, about 8 months passed by. This guy adds me on Snapchat, but now the name that's on Snapchat is not Christian. The name is something else. Like, it's not even a name, like it's like a just a weird username kind of thing. So remember, I've only met this person once in my life. The person's out of my head. I add a guy on Snapchat, right? And then it's like this weird username, whatever. And then the guy is like, hey, replying to my stories, you're so pretty, blah blah blah. And from the minute that he started responding, like replying to my stories, I just had a bad feeling about, like, my gut feeling was just telling me like, oh, this guy, something is not right. He's just like, he started like saying, oh, I want to fly you out to Cape Town. And I'm like, one thing about me, I honestly prefer meeting people in Cape Town when I came there with my own means, because now you might feel entitled to want to sleep with me, blah blah blah. I'm not part of that. Like, niggas have this entitlement that if they fly you out, they want to now sleep with you. So me, now I'll come to Cape Town on my own means. If you want to see me, we'll go on a date, and then if I don't like the vibe, bye. That's ending over. It ends there. Not like, oh, I'm going back home with you because you flew me to Cape Town and I'm staying by your house. I saw Zeput. I'm like, no, I'm not just gonna come to Cape Town. I'm busy with work. I'm like, the next time I'm gonna come to Cape Town is when there was something important that I wanted to do in Cape Town. Like, it was like a master class for something, right? And the person was based in Cape Town. I'm like, I want to come there when like I get the money to like go through the thing. He's not like, oh, I can pay for it. And I'm like he's really trying to get me to come. I'm like, no, wada. He's like, no, I swear, like, I can pay for it. I don't have a, what's it called? It's like, I don't have a Rand's account. Like, he doesn't have South African account. He only has dollars in cash with him. That was like a red flag for me. What do you mean? And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, when he's saying this, that means that, oh, this guy just like recently came to the he recently came to the country, like, he's just using like dollars and whatever. He doesn't have an account. That's what's going through my head. But still, like, I'm not really texting him like that. Like, good, he's always replying to my stories, hey sexy, hey pretty, and he just like, the vibe was just like, my God was just telling me, this guy, like, something is up, but I couldn't really tell. Now, mind you, this guy doesn't post stories a lot. Like, he'll post once in a while, and it won't even be like his face or anything like that. So now what happens is, he's now like, please, when are you gonna come to Cape Town? Like, I really want to see you. I want to take you out. Like, I want to like have fun and go on a date. Get to know each other. I want to get to know my parent and my brother. Don't even lie about getting to know each other. I'm like, when I come, like, when I want to come, I'm gonna come. So now I came to Cape Town, like, I just came like by myself, and he was seeing that I'm posting in Cape Town. Hey, you're in Cape Town, let's see. You are crazy. I'm like, something was just telling me like, this guy. Now I travel back to Joburg, and then he's like, oh, when are you gonna come to Cape Town? I'm like, I'm gonna come back to Cape Town again, like when I have like money for like my masterclass. And then he's like, no, come on, let me pay for it. Like, come. And I'm like, okay, if you want to help me, don't tell me I need to come and collect the money from you. If you want to help me out of your good heart, send me the money. What do you mean I must come and collect it at your house? I must fly to Cape Town to come and collect money that you're trying to help me with. It's not coming out of a good place. It's coming out of you trying to get something out of me. So I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll find means to pay my own thing. Like, I don't need your help. And then it's like, oh, I'm coming to Joburg soon. I'm like, oh, okay. He's not like, no, but he's like, oh, please recommend like nice places where I can book. The Houghton, what do they call it? Penthouse is fully booked right now, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, maybe you can book so then I just sent him like, I think two links of like other places. I'm like, oh, maybe you can try Leonardo or whatever. Maybe like the nice places there. And he's like, oh, okay, cool, thank you. And then I literally don't speak to him again. Now I came to Cape Town again, and I wasn't posting that I was in Cape Town, and that was literally like 2 days before he came to Joburg. So he now started messaging me like when I was in Cape Town, like, hey, I'm in Joburg, where are you? I'm like, I'm busy. He's he's like, please, I want to see you, I'm at the house, and please let me know when you can come over so we can, you know, spend time. My brother. You know, because we're talking on Snapchat, I just half swipe the message and I didn't say anything again. Now I'm in Cape Town and I'm talking to one of my friends. She's not like, oh, there's this guy in my DMs, right? I'm like, oh, whatever. She's like, but this guy was telling me I must come to his house. Like, he wasn't saying, oh, let's go on a date or whatever. He's like, I must come over to his place. Ingari was giving a hookup. I'm like, who's the guy? She shows me the guy's Instagram. Hi, Bo, guys. Come to find out that the guy's Instagram is the same name as the one on the Snapchat username that is busy messaging me. I'm like, this guy is my DMs, and I show her like the half swipe message, like, this guy said this thing, he's in Joburg right now. It means he left yesterday because it was the day before that he left that he wanted to see her. So he wanted to like basically like have fun with my friend for that night and then travel the next day and try and have fun with me the next day. Are you crazy? Are you on drugs? Is everything okay with you? Like, this guy is actually a psychopath. Now he comes back to Joburg, and he kept messaging me like, he's like, come on, like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm busy, like, I'll let you know when I'm free if I have time to come and see you, but I'm busy right now, I'm busy with work. He's like, it's fine, I understand, okay, you clearly don't want to see me. I'm like, bro, I'm busy. Mind you, my gut feeling was just telling me, my gut instinct was just saying, Gabby, this guy, but I still didn't even know who this guy was. He comes back to Cape Town and stuff like that. Now there's a day that I'm just chilling at home and stuff like that. I posted a video myself where it showed like my nationality from Malawi. He's like, oh, really? You're from Malawi? I didn't know that you're from Malawi. I thought you were South African. I'm like, no, I'm originally from Malawi. Then he's like, oh, okay, nice. Then he's like, I'm on my way to I'm on the way to, then he mentions like some other restaurant in Cape Town. He's like, would you care to join me for lunch? Then, you know, the thing, I'm like, maybe I should go. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm not busy. What, like, lunch wouldn't hurt. I'm like, okay, cool, sure. Then he's like, should I request for you? I'm like, no, it's okay, I'll request when I'm ready, because he was already on the way there. He's like, you want to join me? I'm like, okay, cool. Now he's being really nice. Like, before I even like leave the house, like, oh, he's like, oh, how far are you? I'm like, oh, I'm like around 20 minutes, like it's a 20-minute drive away. He's like, oh, let me know what you want to eat, so I can already order the food for you, so that when you get here, like, the food is already ready. Because by the time that like he got there, like, he was already ordering his food, so he was already gonna start eating like when I got there. So I'm like, okay, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Like, okay, cool. He saves the message and he tells the way to get me my stuff. I get there, and then the guy is sitting with his friend on the table. I don't mind, like, okay, whatever. And then I just sit down, I greet there. So when I get there, this guy is literally wearing glasses and he's wearing like a straight cap. So I can't really see his face like that, right? I'm just seeing like the body structure, whatever. Okay. Now, the friend leaves after like, I think 10 minutes. My food arrives, I'm eating and like whatever and stuff like that. Well, you know, we're talking, we're getting along, we're getting to know each other. And then he's like, yeah, I stay in Dubai, I'm into real estate. Yeah, it's always real estate. And I'm like to him, oh, I didn't get your name, by the way, because all I know is the name that's on his, what's it called, is on his Snapchat profile. And I know that it's not his real name. Like, I know that like that name is like a nickname. He's not like, oh, my name is Calvin. I'm like, okay, cool. Nice to meet you, Calvin, blah, blah, blah. The conversation was flowing, basically. Like, it wasn't like awkward moments or whatever and stuff like that, you know. He's like, oh, I have a tattoo appointment that I need to attend to in like the next 30 minutes. Do you mind coming with me? I'm like, you know what, I'm free. Let me actually go. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind. I go with him. So now in the car, when we're in the car, you know, like you'll see like the name on Bluetooth. I'm seeing the name and it's saying something else from what he told me. It's saying something else. I'm like, what name is this? He's like, oh no, I don't usually like using my real name when it comes to my devices because of what. I'm just like, I just brushed it off. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, cool. So we get to the tattoo place. They weren't doing like the actual tattoo, like they're just like taking measurements and like the picture of like the thing that he wants to draw on his body. And then we now left. So now when we were leaving, like I was taking a video of myself and I was walking out of like that place, and the car is kind of like showing the background. And then he's now like, I have champagne at the house, like, you still want to come and chill and, you know, relax? So now I'm thinking, okay, I'm supposed to be with my friend like in the next like hour and a half. Instead of going home, let me just kill time and like just chill there and stuff like that, because the person stays in town. I'm meeting my friend in like around town area, whatever, and then, you know, we'll whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I don't mind coming. We get to the house, and then when we get upstairs, like, he's just, you know, he's being a nice guy. Like, he's opening the doors for me, he's holding my hand when we're walking, all those kind of stuff, you know. And I'm just thinking, oh, like, and like he's got that nice like body structure. Now, mind you, when we were leaving there, what's it called, this, the restaurant, we're standing next to each other. So like when we greeted each other at the restaurant the first time when I arrived, it is like a handshake and like a side hug, whatever kind of thing. And then it's only now like I actually got to see his proper height, like when we're in the elevator. So like there's a mirror in the elevator that we're leaving, that we're at, right? And then like he's not like to me, he pulls me to the side, like, like he's like he's like a giant kind of thing, like he's big, he's tall, he's like a little chubby buff, whatever. He pulls me to the side, his side like this, and like I'm small, like I'm petite, guys. He pulls me and he's like, we make such a beautiful couple, don't you think? I just like laughed or whatever, ha ha ha. And then he gives me a peck on the cheek, and I'm thinking, oh guys, I just met this guy, he's already kissed me, I'm like, some guys are just like very touchy, whatever. But now we get to the house, whatever, right? He gives me my champagne, I'm chilling there, I'm like watching YouTube, I'm listening to like a podcast. I like watching podcasts on YouTube. And then he's not like, oh babe, yeah, I'm now babe already, first date, I'm babe. Okay. He's not like to me, oh babe, I need to go to my friend's place for like an hour, I want to work, do you mind like waiting? I'm thinking, I don't even know you, why would you leave me at your house, number one? Like, I'm like, I'm not gonna be waiting here. He's like, okay, it's fine, let me just collect my laptop downstairs in the car and I'll come back up and I'll work from home. I'm like, okay, cool. He goes upstairs, I'm just chilling, I'm checking up on my friend. I'm like, okay, Chomi, like what's up? He says, okay, I'm gonna be daddy like the next so like I'm still at the mall, blah blah blah, you come and fetch me from my apartment, right? I'm like, okay, cool. And then we're just like chatting, right? Then he's now like, come. So where we're sitting, right? Where I'm sitting is like a long couch, right? Then he's sitting on like a 1-seater couch. I'm sitting on like a 4-seater couch. He now tells me like I must come and sit next to him. I'm like, okay, cool. I come stand next to him, and then he's like, I must sit on his lap. I'm like, okay. I sit on his lap. We're talking, blah blah blah. And then he now pulls my face and he kisses me. And then the kiss wasn't even that long, like a few seconds. Then I, pushed her. When you feel like this lambda is going too far. I'm just like, then I just like, laughed it off again, like, whatever. And then the guy was like, still talking. And then he tries to kiss me again. Then I could tell that this guy, where he wants to take this kiss is to the bedroom to open the legs. I'm like, so I'm like, you know what? I actually want to pay attention to the podcast that I'm watching. Then I'm like, I want to go and sit back on like the couch that I was sitting on originally. He's like, okay, whatever. Then he starts getting a phone call from the bank, right? Guess what bank is this? Not Bank of America. FNB is calling him. Apparently this, blah, 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 whatever they're talking. So he now goes to the bedroom to go and answer the phone call, right? He's in the room. I'm just there. I don't mind. I'm just there chilling, drinking my champagne, I'm doing my own thing. And then I had to go and pee. So I'm like, excuse me, there's a bathroom. He's not like, oh, it's in this room. So the bathroom is basically like, you enter one door like this, like a corridor. Then the other door here is the bathroom. Then that door here is the room. Go into the bathroom. I come out. As I'm coming out, he's like, Gabby, come to the room. I'm like, what's up? I stand like on the side of the bed like this. Now he's lying down, like he's relaxed on the bed, right? And then he's like, I must sit on the bed. So I sit on the bed, and then he's trying to like, cuddle me, whatever. He's on the call with the bank, he's on the call with the bank. I'm just like listening to the calls, like, cause now mind you, my phone is in the living room. Like I'm just standing idle, basically, like, what's going on? And then the call ends. He's not like talking to me. He's like, you're so beautiful, blah blah blah. He's just like, and okay, now mind you, I'm wearing this dress. This is the dress that I wore to the date. He's not like holding my leg and whatever. Like, I can tell that this guy wants him to go fine. I'm just like, I'm not having this. Like, I am not about to sleep with you because of lunch. Then he tries to kiss me again. Now he like, when someone is like, he's so fast with what he does. Oh, guys. He tries to kiss me again. And I'm like, okay, let me just like try and finish this lamza and let this lamza in. Like, maybe he just wanted a longer lamza. It's never just a long lamza. We're kissing, and then he like comes on top, basically, right? And I'm like, I'm like, what are you doing? I'm trying to push him away. He's like, no, don't push me away. I want you. I've been wanting you for so long. Oh my god, like this guy was over sexualizing me, and I hate that shit. Like, especially when I just meet you, like I don't mind, like, I'm an adult, guys. Like, I have sex, it's part of life. But I don't like it when I just meet somebody and they're so quick to initiate like wanting to sleep with you, and it turns me off. It really does, And I'm like, so now this guy is heavy, guys. Like, this guy is big, and I'm petite. Like, I'm 4'9". I'm trying to push him off. Like, it was a thing of like, I'm pushing off by force. Like, I'm pushing him off. Like, no, please. Like, I'm not about to call this. I'm not trying to do this. And then he's like, no, okay. But a guy, like, a guy who doesn't listen when you say no. He's that kind of person as well. Like, just like he's just that kind of person. And then I'm like, let me go and check my phone. Let me check what's going on with my friend. Right? I go and check my phone. She's like, oh, friend, I'm about to leave the mall. I'm going to go to my apartment soon. So, like, you can start, like, leaving where you are and, like, come and fetch me. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, now, he's now like, I just ordered condoms. For who? Because it's not me that you're trying to sleep with, my brother. Please get that shit out of your head. I'm like, there's no need for that because I'm not going to have sex with you. He's not like, really? I'm like, yeah, I just met you. What do you mean? Like, he's not like, oh, okay. Then it's like, oh, should I order you food for like later on at night? Like, do you want Nigerian food? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm going out with my friend right now, actually. Like, we're having like a get together. We're going to a party. He's like, oh, okay. Will I see you later? So I'm just like, I'm like, I'll text you. He's like, okay, cool. So in his mind, he thought that I was already saying yes to seeing him later, and that was never part of the plan, my brother. Never part of the plan. So now what happens is I request my Uber. Now, before my Uber gets there, like when I'm leaving the house and stuff like that, so like there's a mirror again in front of us. This guy literally pushes my head down like this with his hand. And then he's like trying to like, like dry humping basically, like, but dry humping back shots from the, like, back shots. And my man, I'm thinking, this guy is doing the most. Like, I don't like it. Then I'm wearing this dress so you guys can see, like, I have a very small, breast size. And he's like, I love how small your boobs are. They're so sexy. I can't wait to see them. Oh my God, we just met. Like, you're just doing the most. And in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my God, this guy is... And yeah, I'm a little bit insecure about my boobs. I'm thinking, oh, this guy wants to see my tomatoes. But yeah. Now, I leave, whatever. And then we're meeting up with my other friend, right? For a house party. So right now, where she is like at our photo shoot with the other people for the house party. Then we're going to go to like the actual main villa where the party is happening. So I fetch her, then we're just chatting in the car, blah, blah, blah. And then we get to like the way my friend is, who was supposed to meet her at the photo shoot. We chilled there for some time, like an hour, whatever. Then we leave. We now in her friend's car, 3 of us in the back seats. We're going back to the villa where the actual house party was happening. So in the car, we're like just talking, chit-chatting, catching up. And I'm telling my friend, like, yo, girl, actually went on a date today. Like, my friend that told me that this guy was in her DMs asking to do a hookup with her. And like, that guy that I was in your DMs, like, what's it called? This went on a date today. Like, he was so nice in the beginning, but he was just a bit weird because he was wearing glasses, he was wearing cap, and like, he's, trying to cover himself at the dates. I'm now referring to like my friend who knows about the guy because he was also in her DMs. And then I'm like, but this guy is naughty. Like, I'm like, he's kind of like my type in a way, like in terms of like body structure, whatever. He drives a nice car. He seems like, he's in a good place. And I'm like, but the problem with this guy, like, friend, I'm like, now I'm speaking to all of them, like, the both of them. I'm like, this guy is a bit too sexual, friend. Like, he's too naughty. Like, he was just trying to do like things at a very quick pace, and I didn't like it. She's not like, oh, she's like listening to me. I'm like, oh, but this guy, like, we got along really well at the lunch, but this guy is naughty, friend. Now my other friend is like, oh, friend, who is this guy? Like, let me see. I'm like, he didn't post a picture of himself on the story. I'm like, oh, this is his car. I showed her a photo of like the video that was on the story, which is like just him driving the car. And then she's like, I'm like, this is a guy's car. I was like, oh, it's this car, this what's it called, this G-Wagon. She's like, friend, let me see, like, what's this guy's name? I'm like, this guy told me that his name is Calvin. And then when I showed her the video when I was taking from the thing, it's like showing him in the background, like a little bit, like you could see like a small part of him. He's like, oh my God, friend, we share a body. I'm like, we don't share a body. Me and Nancy with this guy, all we did was kiss. I'm like, what do you mean? She's not like, do you remember that time at the hotel when my man came over and we came to go and see him and he was there with a friend? I'm like, that bastard. I'm like, what the fuck? She now mentions the guy's name. It's Christian. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Do you know what this guy told me his name was at the date? He told me his name was Calvin. Meaning this guy has been plotting on me. For the past 8 months, he's been trying to find my social media handle. because I refused to have a threesome with him. And then he's been plotting on me. Now that he's met me, he even has to lie and disguise himself on the date with the glasses and cap just so he can try and sleep with me. Is that not crazy? Is that not insanity? I'm like, this guy is actually crazy in the head. Like, he's sick in the head. He's actually a psychopath, because all of that effort just for what? Just to sleep with me? I'm like, no. This guy is a walking red flag. And that's why I'm like, that's what my gut was telling me all along. This guy, something couldn't that off our part. Like, something was just wrong about him. And now it all makes sense. Yo, I was so vexed. I literally wanted to send him a message like, you're actually a narcissist, you're a crazy person. What the fuck? You know that I was like this, like, you know that I'm friends with this girl, and after all of that, you even had to lie about your name. Like, a friend, it was actually like, I'm just like, I'm not having this. They were like, oh, maybe we should, like, because now this guy, remember, he wanted me to, like, come over later on that night. And so he started messaging me, like, oh, are you still coming? I'm like, oh, my brother, me, I made a party. I'm like, I'm not, and I'm out. He's like, oh, I thought you were gonna come over later. I just ignored the message, because now I'm vexed. I literally want to hammer him. Like, I want to beat him up, because, like, what the fuck were you trying to pull? Like, nigga. And then, guys, that's how it ended. I'm just like, this guy is actually crazy. Like, from trying to have a threesome with me for my friend, then after 8 months, you've been trying to find my social media. You add me on Snapchat. You trying to see me up and down. You're trying to get to see me. You lie about the fact that you don't even have a South African account, when I was saying that, oh, I want to come to Cape Town before a masterclass when I get money. And then you're trying to offer, but you're saying that, oh, I only have dollars in cash. But now when I came to you, you're on the call with F&B. Like, all these lies, like Latoya's lies. It's guys, he's so frustrating. Like, and it's just so crazy, because I'm sure that, like, you know, a lot of other guys actually do this stuff to, like, women. It's just so crazy. All for what? All to just, like, you know, sleep with someone. He added me to his private snap, but I've never been on his private snap. He's on a date with a girl. I'm like, oh, the next person must take this rubbish. Thank God. The next story, it's him, like, going like this, sticking out his tongue, and the girl's there licking his tongue and kiss in a restaurant, like, PDA, guys. Like, I'm like, yo, those had met his match, because that freak that he was looking from me, he was not gonna get it. Like, he's so naughty. But anyways, guys, that's the end of my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be coming with more story times. I'm trying to shoot at least like a story time a week and a vlog a week, and, you know, post it consistently. So that's the end of my video, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share it to your friends. Well, I already said share, but you know what I mean. So that's all from me, guys. Bye.